Hey guys, actually I already did the video that's probably best to watch second first. Only just under 4 minutes long, and it's breaking down where like how much food you'll get from 14 farms. One cool thing in this game is that like whatever resource you're on, you generally get 10 of that resource every 30 seconds or 20 of it every minute. So if you have one guy on a farm, it'll get 10 food every 30 seconds. It's actually a little less for a farm, but I mean, you don't have to do it like ever calculate anything while you're playing. Kind of a nice to know type thing. Uh, 10 on gold every 30 seconds, 10 on wood. Get the picture. With farms, a lot of people like 6 or 7 farms for constant build production without wheelbarrow, and with it, it's about 5 or 6. On FYI, have to never calculate it too hard while you're playing. I want to show 2 games though where I view them as standard, and it kind of is a good starting point for getting used to like how Hun War's going on. I also see a lot of people kind of whenever I or anyone else strays from this, you kind of need a good reason, in my opinion. And the better the player is, the better the reason they'll have, and vice versa. Oh yeah, really quickly, I'm like, this shouldn't matter for a video like this because it's pure theory and math and whatever. But I'm like 1607 on Elite and 2015 or something on HD, and I started at like 1600 HD and 1200 VP. Yeah, I just kind of worked my way up. So that was last May. I get where you guys are coming from. Everybody's different too at the same time. Like I played a lot of StarCraft 2, and then I started out on War. I played like Rise of Nations, Empire Earth, and Conquer. I don't even remember what else. Like every RTS. So we want to get the Feudal, and after you get your wood upgrade and your stable and then your farm upgrade, you want to spend every time you have 60 wood, throw it on a farm. I got from Slam. Ring. Throwing down farms. So Jordan's gonna farm to 11 here, and it's really interesting in that pause the game. Well, he's at 12 farms right now, close enough. He did have 4 on berries. He's gonna take 2 on berries to make 2 ranges at 14-minute 25-second mark right now. I'll pause it again. That's weird. It says he only has 11 farms, but I think it's because he's being harassed. That's close enough to 14. Honestly, other stuff that goes on in the game is more important as long as you're in the ballpark here. So when you're off by like 1 or 2, it's that big of a here's another player who I think, from what I've seen so far, generally likes the 14 on farms fields. Lets you get archers out nice and Expo, I should say. Archers into Expo. But yeah, that's it for this rack in here. It lines up perfectly. He has 12 farms, 2 on berries. It's 14 on food. And then it's pretty nice because if you make 8 scouts, if you make 6 scouts, if you make bloodline scouts, you can still click up pretty fast. If you only make like 3 or 4 scouts, you can click up around 1830 and you're at 36 vills. If you click up at 20 minutes 30 seconds, you can make 7 scouts, get 8 bloodline scouts, still click up at 20 minutes 30 seconds, and then have 39 vills roughly. You can actually do it at 19 minutes 45 seconds pretty easily. The only problem is when I'm actually playing on ladder, I'm getting harassed and stuff. I'm not really able to do well. It's not a common thing. But let's fast forward to when he clicks castle. You can see he clicks castle already, and it's before the 19-minute mark. And he has 13 farmers, but he's I'm not gonna make one more. Be a liar, only have 13 farmers. Close enough. 14. you'll see in the second video kind of why everyone has 14 or 13 or anywhere around there. Once you start having like 11, it's a little too on the low side, and if you have like 19, it's a little too on the high side. Again, like in the grand scheme of things, stuff is like good to know when you're learning, but as far as getting better, it didn't really matter that much. Like it does and doesn't. Like to get better at rating level, if you're already around here, it's not gonna matter so much to get it like exact every time. On time, so okay, do this in 2 minutes. Rec is exactly the same. Viper versus Yo, Scouts. I don't even bother showing the Hera rec because it's the same thing as these two. But it's good to see as many different maps and see the same thing over and over and over again. Get better game intelligence. Especially if you're learning. You get comfort in the fact that, hey, you can just do this over and over and over and it be damn well. And you'll see Viper only goes to 12 farms while upping in this game, but right now he's taking deer. So that's the reason why. And or he's getting harassed like crazy by Yo. I'll put the fog back on, you can see how much Yo is harassing him a bit. Again, not perfect science. Viper's at 11 farms, 3 on berries right now, 3 on deer. At +6 is 17, but the 0 run out. You just kind of get used to eyeing it too, like 8 to 9 farms around the TC, 4 around the mill, or whatever. Get used to about where 14 farms are. Viper clicks up at 20 minutes 20 seconds, I think, in this rack. At 13 farms right now. Back down to 12. I just remember when he clicks up about now. At 12 farms while he goes up. And that's about it. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Going ranges kind of like the Jordan rack. As my flux kicks in and changes my screen and bogs down my CPU. Oh yeah, you generally always kind of have 10, 11 on wood. Makes everything nice and easy. And you just have to adjust like the gold. Works itself out anywhere from like 11, 12 on gold is on the low side and 15, 16 is on the high side. Any more than that and you'll be floating gold with 4 range if you're going archers. Pretty straightforward. And that's it. See you guys.